Let's read story 226. I'll read part of it. You can finish it and then take your online quiz. Obedience. And we know it's a true story. At least it says it's a true story. Okay. On the way home from a revival meeting, 5-year-old Becky said, "Daddy, I learned 3 things in my class tonight." First of all, what is a revival meeting? Maybe you've heard them. Maybe you've been to them. But what does it really mean? What it means is that it's usually a series of meetings given by a pastor or preacher, evangelist. Evangelist is the person who moves from place to place and preaches the gospel. He's a person that preaches, hoping that the congregation, the people that are listening, will be revived in their spirits, that they would be renewed, that they would be refreshed, they would be put in remembrance of the things that Christ did for them, and that they would go out from that church meeting and tell others and be more inspired to tell other people that they are believers. And so that's the revival meeting. Okay. The girl's 5 years old. What did you learn, Becky? Mr. Green asked. "I learned that I'm supposed to do everything you and Mother tell me to do," Becky replied. "Oh, that's good," Mr. Green said. Mrs. Green turned to smile at Becky. "But that's not all, Daddy." Becky leaned closer. "I'm supposed to do it when you say to do it." "Oh, really?" Mr. Green asked. "And Daddy, there's one more thing." Becky could hardly wait to tell the rest. "I'm supposed to do what you and Mommy say with a happy on my face." Everyone laughed. "That's cute," said Becky's sister. "And it's also true," said Mr. Green. "You really listened well in your class, Becky." "Yes," said Mrs. Green. "We all need to remember what Becky learned tonight." After that, when one of the 6 Green children were tempted to disobey, he was reminded of Becky's lesson. Do what I'm told, do it when I'm told, and do it with a happy on my face. One day in the spring, the Greens were traveling to North Carolina. When the children got restless from their long drive, Mrs. Green began singing songs. They sang all the songs they liked best. "What will we sing next, Mother?" they asked. "Why don't we make up our own song?" she suggested. "We can make up the tune, too." "What can we sing about?" Susan asked. "You know," said Mr. Green as he stopped at a traffic light, "people remember ideas when they are put to music. Why don't we take the 3 ideas from Becky's lesson and put them to music?" "Hey, that'd be fun," said Becky. "Yes, Becky's lesson would make a good song about obedience," said Mother. All right, that's where I'm going to stop. You go ahead and finish and find out how they made this song. And you know, it is true. The things we sing are often the things that we remember, or the chants that we do are often things that we remember. Just like remember evaporation, condensation, precipitation. That's the water cycle. You know, sometimes it's easier to remember things when you put them to music. And so that's why skin, it keeps you in, okay? And if you ask the 5th graders, the 8th graders, even the 10th graders probably at school, they will all know skin, it keeps you in because they learned in 2nd grade. So anyway, it was a good idea of Becky to, or it wasn't Becky's idea, but it was a good idea of Dad to put Becky's thoughts to music. And maybe you even know the song when you get done. I hope so. All right, go ahead and read it. Take your online quiz and talk to you later. Bye-bye.